Oh yeah, I can't believe what I'm witnessing. I can't. Tell me this is a nightmare, and I just need to wake up. I just need to pinch myself, and I'm gonna wake up. I can't believe how bad this is. This is so bad. I have never seen it this bad before in my life. Even these days weren't bad. These days were not bad when I was just a young buck. They were never this bad. Oh my lord! I've got to laugh to stop myself from crying because this is so bad. I've never seen a Chelsea team with. I've never seen a football team play so lost with all this money and all these quality players play so badly. It is something to see. It is a sight to behold. This Chelsea team is the worst team I've ever witnessed. I've never seen such a lack of fight for a football match in my life. I get pressures on, it shouldn't be any pressure. There's nothing to play for. The season's done. All these players that have come in and played today, they're not even starters, so they shouldn't be. There was so many wholesale changes made today that there shouldn't even be any pattern that should have followed from previous games. Lampard made Zakaria, Gallagher in an advanced position, Mudryk, Badiashile, Chalobah in there. Like, how can so many players put such a coward, sloppy performance in? I'm lost. I can't believe each week it's the same result. I'm thinking surely they've had enough at one point. Like, they're going to say, nah, we're taking this game by the scruff of the neck. We're not going to lose this game. We're going to score goals this time. When we scored that first goal, I thought maybe things are going to change. And the way we just got straight back into our comfort zone of losing and playing poor football. But today was a bit special because I've never seen such a high level of complacency all throughout the pitch. Everyone was complacent. Everyone was poor. Everyone gave the ball away. And what did Brighton do? Just made the most of every opportunity afforded to them. Pinging shots. What do they have? Like 21 shots on target? They were just firing shots everywhere, putting the ball into the box. At the end of the day, Brighton are low-key a quality team. I mean, it's not low-key, but their players, potentially, where they'll go on after this. I mean, we could just be looking at like world-class players at the moment that are playing for Brighton. I mean, Matoma, McAllister, this Solly March, this Caicedo. It's ridiculous. Dunk having the game of his life against the team he supports, apparently. It was just too much. The contrast. They were chasing everything down. They wanted to win everything. They weren't letting nothing go. And that's the problem. Everyone is playing Chelsea like it's a cup final. And we're just there, just waiting for this season to end. We can't wait for this season to end. But a relegation battle is on the cards at this point. If we don't pull our finger out and start getting points, this is going to be a calamity. Can you imagine? At this point, I can. At this point, I can genuinely imagine us being relegation fodder. I feel like it's some form of karma or something. Like, it is coming our way. If we do not start taking these games seriously, there are some players out there that are just absolutely lost. The game is of fine margins. You have to chase down. You have to do the hard yards. You can't give the ball away. And we're just so bad. We're so complacent. It is unbelievable. Players that are full of quality are just poor. We get the ball. We've got nothing. Players want to come deep to collect the ball. For what? Just to pass it back to the centre-back and the goalkeeper. How many touches is Kepa getting? Why is Kepa getting so many touches? Brighton's press, immense. Chasing every ball down. What are we doing? Trying to pass the ball out from the back, then to do nothing. Our best football is in our own half. Our most cohesive football is in our own bloody half. It is just, I can't deal with how bad we are. I get Lampard's come in, he can't change it around at the end of the day. It's just a novelty for Lampard to come in at this point. But these players are shocking, and that's what I want to talk about, because at the end of the day, we've had so many players that have come in the past 6 to 8 months. How is it they've all turned bad overnight? It's got to be some of the old guards, some of the old players have just given up, and the standard at Chelsea has dropped from here to here, and now it's down here. It is on the floor, the standard. what it means to play for Chelsea, what it means to fight, what sort of is what's expected of you has gone completely out the window in like 8 months. It's like, you know, now we're a championship team coming up, and the level of what is expected is low. It's just to stay up at this point. Oh my God, I can't believe that we have lost again at home. It is, oh. And at the end of the day, we have lost, but I've got to give Brighton credit. As I'm saying, Brighton are a quality team. Like, they really are. Whatever they're doing, it's working. Doesn't matter whoever they bring in, whatever gem they find, whatever South American baller they decide to put on the team, it seems to work. Whereas with us, doesn't matter who we get, no one hits the ground running, and that's a mentality thing, and that is what is clearly what is the detriment at Chelsea at the moment. Is a mentality shift. Something has gone wrong. Didn't we hire some coach who worked with the All Blacks to reinstall like a winning mentality? What happened to that? What happened to that? Oh, and you just have to beg the question, like, what is happening behind the scenes? I see all these training videos going out left, right and centre. You know, you got Fofana and Mudryk on the couch doing these interviews, Sterling and João Felix, and all this media and all this content that I'm seeing outside of game day. And then game day is like literally the worst 90 minutes of my life at the moment. Like, this is hard. Being a Chelsea fan right now is tough. Maybe this is the karma for so many years of joy. We've been blessed, and now there is no sunshine without rain, and this is rain. This is really, really bad. Guys, I can't even talk about the game at this point. There's nothing to talk about. Gallagher, Mudryk, decent. Gallagher shows what he can do, but at the end of the day, he's just not the level for me. He's too slow. He's too slow. Mudryk, he tries things. He's trying to make things work. Enzo, like, they're trying to make things work, but at the end of the day, certain men have given up on this club because they see themselves elsewhere next season. And I just wish for all them ins we brought in, we should have got rid of so many man. And there needs to be a mass exodus. We know this needs to be a mass exodus, but I'm just, I don't know. It's getting scary. There's still a lot of football to be played. There's still a lot of losses to happen, and there's a lot of points to be dropped. And other teams are going to gain. Look at what Aston Villa are doing at the moment. Oh, it's crazy, guys. Let me know. Give me some words of encouragement here. A like of this video will be massively appreciated. Subscribe to the channel if you want to hear more rants, more tangents about how bad we are. And yeah, leave a comment. Let me know what you're thinking. But I think it's not even about assessing football at this point. There's no point talking about tactics, strategy. We just have to talk about how this mentality is so bad. Even on Frank Lampard's return to Stamford Bridge, like, there should be some sort of magic in the air to help these performances get better, and it's not. And I'm lost, totally lost. Guys, it's been a long day. It's been one of the worst. Hopefully there'll be some more positivity coming soon. Until then.